Hi guys, this is FFAN 16 and welcome to another live stream of Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. We're just going to continue on where we left off. I believe we're still going through, or we've gone through Wraithral's tomb and we got the Dynasty Stone that we needed. Sorry if I got the name wrong, I'm just trying to remember off the top of my head. Maybe we could see in our inventory. The Dawn Shard. Sorry, we got the Dawn Shard. It's cool. Here's some a little bit clicking here. Just getting my mouse set up so that we can get rolling on here. See what's happening next. Okay. So if everybody's doing fine tonight, I'm doing pretty good myself. They remastered this game so well. I wish they would do Final Fantasy VIII like this.
Such a tremendous honor to again be graced with your presence, Majesty. You left us with such great dispatch upon our last encounter that I must confess I had begun to worry that we may have given your Majesty some cause for offense.
Such a heartfelt display of remorse. Now what is it you want?
I want you to give me the Nethicite.
The Nethicite?
That is a base imitation. We seek Wraithwald's legacy, the ancient relics of the Dynast King. Day-affected Nethicite. Did you not tell them, Captain Azalus?
Majesty,
Raider.
he speaks of the Dawn Shard. That is the Nethicite. Are you mad, Vossler? If we are to save Dalmasca, we must accept the truth. I will fight this profitless battle no more.
Captain Azalus has struck a wise bargain. In return for the Dawn Shard, the Empire will permit Lady Ash to reclaim her throne, and the Kingdom of Dalmasca will be restored. Think on it. An entire kingdom for a stone. You must admit, 'tis more than a fair exchange.
And when all is said and done, your master will have another pet.
Lady Ash, let us take him for the people of Dalmasca. Your Majesty wallows in indecision on peril of their heads. And his shall be the first to fall.
Well, at least your sword is to the point.
Sharp tongue him.
To think the relics of the Dynast King were day-affected Nethicite, Dr. Sid will be beside himself.
What did you say?
Captain Azalus, take them to Shiva. They should have leave to return to Rabanasta soon. I want you to assess its power.
Did our orders not specify that we return the stone for testing?
I will not chance returning with a stone that is yet unproven.
Need to get that stone back. I think. Of the Army Light Cruiser class airship Shiva.
When we return to Dalmasca, we can announce that you are alive and well. I will then continue our negotiations with the Empire. I believe Lars has the key. He'll listen to us. We should trust him.
Who are you, Vossler, to talk of trust?
A son of Dalmasca.
Our equipment here is limited, so we'll be using the ship's drive to make our assessment. Once we've connected the stone, the reaction should be easily measured.
Methods do not interest me, only results.
Fran? Such heat! The mist, it's burning!
6,800, 6,900, 7,000! This must be Deifacted Nethicite! The count still climbs!
Ah, we found it at last. True Deifacted Nethicite. The power of the Dynast King in my hands. Blood alone does not an emperor make, vain.
What is this? Something's wrong!
What is it? You stand!
Hold her down!
She's gone mad.
What's wrong with her?
I always knew Fran didn't take well to being tied up. I just never knew how much. How about you?
I like Fran's idea. Let's get out of here.
No farther! Sky Pirates, the future of Dalmasca will not be stolen.
That's right, I can take you.
Why do this, Bash? This struggle is futile. You must know where it leads.
I do know. All too well.
Oh, why am I him? Oh, right. Okay. How should we play this out? It's forever to. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna speed this up. Come on, Ash. Kill yourself already. Sorry about the angle of this fight. Valkyrie keeps moving in the oddest directions. Come on, Valkyrie, stop it. Screw you, Valkyrie. That's better. I'm a close range fighter. Long range just drives me nuts. He's coming down pretty good. Sure hits like a tank, though. Oh, come on, unblind me. Excuse me. Almost there, and one more hit. There we go. Hello, welcome to the stream. We're just playing Fantasy XII here. We just did a battle, and we're gonna continue on. Sorry, someone joined the stream and then they just left. I think they heard my voice and like, oh no, it's a girl playing. Run! Come on, guys. We played just as good, if not. I've been playing since I was 14 and I'm 32 now. I've got experience.
What are they doing down there?
Happened?
The Nethicite's draining the ship's power!
And even then, I still snuck into my brother's room when I was younger to play on his original Nintendo. Mario. Yes. Duck Hunt was awesome. Anyways, let's go back to Final Fantasy.
Ash, let's go.
All I have done, I've ever thought of Dalmasca first. I know you do. I would ne'er gainsay your loyalty.
Look on what my haste has wrought. Did I act too quick? Or was your return too
About
late?
to choose the title. Can I do that midstream here? Let's try.
I can serve her no more. You must take up my charge.
Yep, there you go. Perfect. Dude, you didn't have to die there. You could have went with them. Quite your weapon turned out to be.
This might get a little dicey.
The mist. It manifests now.
Is that what you call this?
What's that? I think it's the dawn shard.
And what are we waiting for?
The dreadnought Leviathan is sunk. The 8th Fleet of the Arcadian Imperial Army lost. As word of the events in the yacht sounded throughout the Empire, quit I Bujeba, citing sudden malady. My true motive, to bring the various counter-imperial forces scattered throughout Ivalice together in unified resistance. By this time, Lady Ash had made her return to Rabanastre. She had not, however, made known her presence. Rather, she was content with keeping both her own whereabouts and those of the Don Shard concealed. Had she chosen then to go before her people, my error in announcing her suicide would be known, to the great detriment of my efforts to assemble a resistance. In such circumstance as the Lady Ash then found herself, even were she to proclaim Dalmasca restored, it would serve only to invite the Empire's wrath. Though Arcadia had lost her 8th Fleet, she remained, as ever, a military power with which to be reckoned.
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm just stunned watching the CGI in this. I just keep repeating myself because it's that beautiful, this game. Like, I've got the original PlayStation 2 version of this game, and I thought it looked stunning then. This remaster has done it justice. It's brought its beauty back. Yeah. Great job, Square Enix.
The Rosarian Empire assembles a vast host under guise of martial exercises. It is our belief they wait for the proper pretext, the sooner to make their strike against Arcadia.
The loss of Leviathan and her fleet at such a time comes as a most grievous blow. Were Rosaria to invade, the battle would be hard fought. Had Lord Vane not deployed the fleet so capriciously, we would not now find ourselves in such perilous circumstance.
Lord Vane shall be made to answer for his actions. It is the will of the Senate. Excellency, though he be your son, justice must be served.
A convenient thing, justice. And so I must now make a choice between my throne and my son.
A most lamentable situation for us all.
Oh? For Lord Vane, perhaps. Yet surely Lord Larsa will make for a fine emperor.
Larsa so adores his brother, and he is yet young.
But he will not remain young forever. Already he busies himself unraveling Lord Vane's tangled skein. Lord Larsa has found his role to play and pursues it with some enthusiasm.
Ah, yes. And who would set him at such tasks?
What matter? Lord Vane himself once saw his elder brothers brought to like justice, did he not? At your Excellency's behest, as I recall.
You may put yourself at ease, Lord Gramis. So long as the Senate watches over her, Arcadia's well-being will ever be ensured.
Anybody else getting a Star Wars feeling at this meeting?
By your will, I shall bid Vane return to Arcades.
Maybe it's just their word of the Senate. Just... yeah. Oh, a long cutscene.
So, it was the Dawn Shard that brought down the Imperial fleet.
You know your stuff.
Destructive power of such force. I've seen it once before. Lady Ash, you know of what I speak.
Nabudis.
The capital of Old Nebradia, Lord Rassler's fatherland. At the time of the invasion, a division of Imperials entered the city. There was a mighty explosion. Friend and foe died alike. Something was there. One of the Dynast King's relics. The Midlight Shard was in Nebradia.
More Nethicite. Well, no wonder they invaded.
That ridiculous war. The trap at the treaty signing. All this because Vane wanted power. He must not be allowed to claim the Nethicite. The Empire must never hold it.
Oh, they already do. The Dusk Shard, most likely the Midlight Shard too. Besides, can't they manufacture Nethicite now?
Very well. Then the path set before us is clear. We'll use the Dawn Shard to fight them. Dalmasca does not forget kindness, nor ill deed done. With sword in hand, she aids her allies. Sword in hand, she lays to rest her foes. This Nethicite I hold must be my sword. I will avenge those who have died. And the Empire will know remorse.
You even know how to use it?
The Garif may know. The Garif people live by the old ways. Magicite lore is a part of their culture. They may hear it. The cry of the Nethicite's power. Whispers of the stone's menace.
Dangerous though it be, what we need now is power. Should we declare Dalmasca free without the means to defend our claim, the Empire would crush us. You must take me to meet with the Garif.
They live beyond Osman Plain.
Not exactly close.
Compensation, is that what you want?
Always.
Straight to the point, aren't we? I like that. Compensation. How about the ring?
This? Isn't there something else?
No one's forcing you. I'll give it back to you as soon as I find something more valuable.
What do you mean, something more valuable?
Hard to say. I'll know when I find it. What is it you want, Vaughn? What are you looking for?
Me? What am I looking for? I guess... Well, you know...
Got him tongue-tied. Right, let's get some gameplay in. Spend some money on some gear here.
The Gareth are said to dwell in Kirwan.
Sorry about all the coffee,
So
guys.
they
My
do.
throat's a bit dry.
We'll need to head south, past the Giza Plains.
It is the range now in Giza. The wadis will be swollen with the deluge. Passage may be difficult.
But those same waters may also lay open new routes to us.
Regardless, we must go south, yes?
First things first. You're eager to be on your way, I know. But we should see that we're prepared before setting out.
I made my resolve 2 years ago. I swore to overcome any hardship I may face.
Man cannot live by resolve alone, Princess.
I think, though... Where am I here? I won't need much. I must have... a lot of stuff left over. We'll, try not to run into walls here. Got everything of that. That's some good looking hair. Shiny. Although you never see them bathe, they just never get dirty, I guess. See if there's any new magic or ability skills, sorry. Magic's on the other side. Ooh. Deal damage based on the total steps taken to all foes in range. That's sweet. Let's try that. So is it like a percentage, or do I actually deal the same amount of damage that I've taken steps? Because if I do, then that's pretty good damage. I think it might be a percentage, though. Sorry, nothing new here. Let's go make sure we got all the items we need, and we can head her. I don't think I need any new gear. I did that before I went into the tombs. Oopsie doodles. Got a little turned around there. Like, literally, he is hard to control when he's running that fast. I can't imagine what people are doing on ×4. This is just ×2. Looking good. Oh. Potions are practically useless to me now. It's gotta be high potions. Okay, let's book her. Where are we going here? I think I need to go south here. Okay, we're gonna save because that's a good idea. Boom. Right on. It's green. Wow, I'm about to lose my voice. Whoa. Going the wrong way, but whatever. I want to go this way. I can't help it, it's there. It does look a lot prettier when it's not all deserty and it's got these lakes, but I'll have to figure out how to get around stuff now. Oh, there's a new monster. Let's see how hardcore he is. He's not bad. They reused those ones in Final Fantasy XIV and Reagan's Head. Same with some of these wolves, too. Well, that led to a dead end, didn't it? Maybe I should bring my map back. Yeah, see? Me without my map. Okay, I'm like missing something here. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna say I was blind during that. I wonder why my, oh, because there's clouds. Maybe that's why. Do you guys notice that my screen's going dark and then bright and then dark again? Hey, level up! drop in here? Windstones. Meh. Nothing too terribly exciting there. Osmone Plains. Okay, let's see what new bad guys we're dealing with here. Phoenix down. Bunnies. Such threatening little bunnies. Look how cute he is. Don't piss off the bunny, though. They tend to like to heal whoever they're trying to be around. Except for you. Something's flying overhead. Oh, snake. Let me see here. Do a little bit of exploration here. So what kind of bad guys we're dealing with. Ooh, this guy's gonna be oh no, that's good. Whatever skill I've got on, it just took a big chunk of HP out of that guy. Like that. That was cool. Percy. Yeah. Yeah. What if that sells high? Good to see when they're flying animals. Bird. It's a zoo. Oh, zoo. You're not as big as you usually are. You're like teeny tiny. I went around in a circle, didn't I? Shh, don't tell anybody. I'll go over and open that little bit. Bit over here that looks like it needs to be open. Nice. Nice. Ouch. Shitty gill in those goddamn chests. Come on, Square Enix. Put some good gill in there if you're gonna put gill in chests. Or else just put items. Oops, sorry guys. That was amazing. It came out just all by itself. Well, this is a good area to level up if you're in your early to mid-20s. Very nice. Okay, I saw a chest. There it is. Potion. Did I miss a turn somewhere? Ah, it's down there.
Yes.
Okay, I remember they're pretty hardcore in here, so let's just draw one. No, don't go too close off here. Oh, maybe. It's KO'd right away. Let's run. Run! Get out of there! Okay, we do not want to be in there yet. It's scary. Come on. There. Okay, so obviously that's stay away there from there, you'll instantly die kind of place. At the moment for me. Silly snakes are breaking my chain.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if Vaughn would hit like multiple times in a row instead of missing every third hit.
Yeah.
Nothing? No goodies? Two paths, though. Ooh, which to choose, which to choose. Except they may have ended up in the same... I don't know, they're definitely on different areas.
Yeah.
Oh, black chocobo! Look, there's a whole herd of black chocobo! I don't even want to fight them, they're so pretty. Yeah, let's leave them alone. I don't want to fight no black chocobos! They're cute. I wonder, they should have like other colors in here, like the white one. That would have been sweet. Or like green or blue. Just different, like a chocobo forest almost, you know what I mean? You're teasing me now. Ooh. What's over there? There's a berserk one. Oh, you killed the chocobo. You. Oh, you wanted to kill. You're a good guy? Oh. I guess the chocobo are bad then? Do you need help, buddy? I can't fight him.
Yeah.
I'm stuck in... No! I was hit like a tank. But we hit just as hard back. I guess we'll fight them. Since they're definitely such hostile. Plus, I wonder if their items they drop are worth a lot of money. Chocobo feathers. Look good in your hat, miss. If you put those chocobo feathers in there. Alright, these guys. Forgot about these guys. Do a quest for the chief, I think, to do something. Oh my goodness, this is quite the ordeal we're gonna have to go through here, if I remember right. So we're gonna save. And we'll just tour around the town, and I think after we do the tour and find out what's going on, we'll call it a stream for the night. I'd love to level up in this area for a bit, and I just don't want to bore the crankies out of you guys by doing that on live stream. Let's talk to these guys. Welcome to the Chocobo Stables. Only 30 gil. Would you wish to hire one, Kupo? Perhaps another day, Kupo. Should you ever need a Chocobo, you know where to find one. Would you like to buy a map, Kupo? Ooh, map. Yes, please. A fine purchase, Kupo. You won't regret it. Moogle's honor. I thought there was another map. Gerard. There you go. Perfect. Got our maps. Now we'll talk to these guys. Who are you? This is Gref land. No place for Hoon children to play at games. They are waywards. They bring no harm. I saw them cross the Almosta's plain. They are warriors of great distinction. The fiends of the plains trouble them not at all. You venture upon the plains alone, War Chief? Again? What business have you with Gareth? Let them pass. The responsibility will be mine. Is this your wish, War Chief? Then you may pass. These days see many Humes wandering through our lands. Sorry, I was getting mixed up with my accents there. Who belongs to whom? I have not made introductions. I am Sapula. Sorry, I'm gonna butcher that name. Sapinelu, War Chief of this village. We Gareth have been friends to all since long ago. However, lately the Hume world is much turmoil. We must protect our village and our people. As War Chief and protector of our village, I ask you, why have you come to this land? I see. So you too have come to ask about the Nephthite. You must speak with the elders. Though our mask may make it difficult for you to tell us apart, walk through the village and look with your eyes. Listen with your ears. Talk to them to get past. Nothing much over here except for item shop. Okay. Beyond here lies the hills where sits the great chief. Those from the outside are not welcome here. Have you learned of the stone? Perhaps if you ask the elders, they might have wisdom for you. But this bugger won't let me through. I'm not gonna talk in accent for them. Many people come to our village of late. Perhaps the road to Giza is open. Once again, we come bring medicine herbs and fine cheese of the Nana to the people of Giza. When the rains have lifted, I will do this. This is a wood to the southeast. There is a wood to the southeast of here, where the mist is uncommonly thick. Even its flowers are perilous to man. If you pass through that woods, be wary of places where the mist runs thickest. These guys speak so hard that it's hard to talk when they're talking here. Ah, you are the whom the war chief has spoken of. You have crossed the plains to learn of the stone, yes? I believe the elders can tell you. I know they can, but nobody will let me through. You see a great warrior, but it is best you avoid certain caverns. There are many foul creatures there, and of late, worse. A fiend with strange powers have been seen. Perhaps this is why the other creatures there have grown yet more violent. Sounds like a challenge. I think I was in there, I was getting my ass kicked, so I definitely have to level up before I do that. What is it, human child? Have you something to ask of this wisest man? Oh, you wish to know of the Nephesite? It is a word I hear quite often of late, though I know not why, nor do I know anything of this stone. So too did I tell the human child who asked me before. I'm sorry. Ask another of the elders. Perhaps they will know. So someone else has come to the village before us to ask about it. And this may be a spoiler, and it may not be because I don't quite remember, because it's been a really long time since I played, but I do believe it's Larsa. Because it's the only person I can think of that would be a child hume. I seem to remember some mention of this Nephesite in our legends. Yet I do not remember what was said. I'm sorry. Ask another elder. Oh, it's the same guy I'm speaking to. Dang it! That's why I was talking to this guy here. Ah, you are the Humes our war chief saw on the plains. Welcome to our village, protected by clear flow of the Sogat. I am Sabulu's brother, Kadulu. I worry for Sabulu often goes to the plains alone. Why, when the others surely wish to train with him? He is stubborn this way. Your pardon, I spoke of a personal matter. Please forgive me. You have business with the elders, yes? On you go. So that means I can pass these guys? Awesome, let me just go save this. So, no. That was a lot of talking. Because, as you guys can see, it's a teleport stone here, which is really great, so you're not really stuck here to run all the way back. You could just teleport back to Rabanasta or to that other settlement to get items and necessities, and do hunts, if you so wish. Okay, let's go speak to the elders and see what's up. Spoke to everybody. This should be open now. I seriously have no one else to speak to. Oh, have you learned what you wished? No, do not tell me. It is written clearly upon your face, so the elders could not help. Then, you must meet with the great chief. Yes, it is true. The great chief may know something that would aid you. Yet, arranging an audience may be quite difficult. I must learn more about the Nephesite. I cannot turn back now. Please, tell your great chief that I am of the royal line of Dalmasca, a direct descendant of the dynast King Wraithwell. Sorry guys, just got a text message. That's Carbuncle you just heard on my phone. Cute little bugger. If the great chief has passed down knowledge of the stone, they must know of the Nephesite that the dynast king once held. Do you have proof of your heritage? I do not. I have looked into your eyes and seen that you speak the truth, human child. I give you my trust. The great chief is ahead, across this bridge. Just snooping. So I'm supposed to guess which one of these guys is the Great Chief or something? No, I think he's over here. Maybe, let's see who this is. Ah, a human child. I am surprised to see you here. This hill is called the Elder Knoll. Here does the Great Chief hold council with the other elders. We Gareth welcome outsiders to our village, but few are they who are allowed here. You must be an important business indeed. No, young one. It's none of your business. This guy's gotta be so hard to find. I want to talk to you guys. Just an elder, not the great elder. Okay, I was just down there, right? Let's talk to this guy. A human child, this is most unusual. You seem quite burly for one so young. We are old here, and you may find our village lacks the excitement you crave, but sometimes it is better to move slowly. Okay. You were not helpful. Oh, I guess I missed the turn. Let's meet with him.
This nethicite. You have used it.
It was not I who used it. Indeed, I had hoped you could show me how. Thus I've come.
You do not know the workings of the stone. Then we are no different.
What?
Dun dun dun.
In ages past, the gods made a gift of nethicite to my people. But the manner of its use eluded us. Displeased by our failure, the gods took back their stones. They chose instead to give them to a Yum king. Called the Dynast King, he used the nethicite's power to bring peace to a troubled time. It is a curious thing. Though the blood of King Wraithwolf flow through your veins, you cannot wield nethicite.
Cannot wield it? So then, am I to understand you can't tell me how to use the stone?
Though it shame me so to admit, here before me stands a descendant of the Dynast King himself, and I can accord her no help at all. Still, even if you knew how to use the nethicite, you would find it of small avail. The mist collected in the stone over ages past is lost, and with it, the stone's power. It will be your posterity who wield the stone in ages yet to come. This stone is devoid of power, empty, yet full of thirst. A terrible longing to drink the world dry. The power of men and of magic, of good and of evil. It is often those who desire Nethicite whom the Nethicite itself desires.
Larsa.
Larsa? To Baromi says.
I say we ought leave tomorrow. I was going to wait for my escort to return, but meeting you here has presented a great opportunity. This terrible war can be stopped, but I will need your help to do so.
A war?
You know the Marquis Ondor leads a group of insurgents. Your pardon. He leads a large resistance force against the Empire. Lady Ash, neither of our countries can afford this now. The Rosarian Empire would stir. They would aid the resistance and use this aid as a pretext to declare war on Arcadia, and Arcadia would have no choice but to answer. Lady Ash, let us go to Ber Omases. With the blessing of His Grace, the Grand Kiltius Anastasis, you may rightly wear your crown and declare the restoration of the Kingdom of Dalmasca. As Queen, you can call for peace between the Empire and Dalmasca and stop Marquis Ondor.
For peace? How dare you say that? The Empire attacked us, stole all we hold dear, and you would have me save them from war?
Dalmasca would be the battlefield. What if Nethicite were used on Rabanasta? You know my brother would do this. Forgive me. I presumed overmuch. I could think of no other way to avoid bloodshed. If you cannot trust me, then please, take me as your hostage.
Rustler.
You saw him, didn't you? Like at the King's tomb.
So you did see him too. But why?
It's strange. Before, I didn't even know what you looked like. And the prince? I barely knew there was a prince. Who knows? Maybe the person I saw was my brother.
Bush told me about him.
He enlisted right at the end. But for what? He knew he couldn't win.
To protect something.
How could he protect anything when he's dead? Was it different for Prince Rastler? Did that make sense? Hating the Empire, getting revenge, it's all I ever thought about. But I never did anything about it. I mean, I realized there was nothing I could do. It made me feel hollow, alone. And then, I'd miss my brother. I'd say stuff like, I'm gonna be a sky pirate, or some other stupid thing. Just anything to keep my mind off it. I was running away. I needed to get away from his death. That's why I followed you. You know what? I'm through with it. I'm through running. I'm ready to find my purpose. To find some real answers. Some reasons. If I stick with you, I think I will.
I wish I knew.
I'll find him.
I will accompany you to Mount Baromises.
I had hoped you'd say yes. I'm glad.
My heart is not set. I still have questions. I hope to find answers along the way.
I had other reason to invite you. There is someone I'd like you to meet, waiting on Ber Omises.
Who is that?
An enemy, and an ally also. You will just have to wait and see for yourself.
That Larsa likes his secrets.
He does not mean ill by it.
He's not bad. At least for an Imperial.
Holy Mount Ber Omises stands at the northern end of the Yacht Remuda. Once we're in Yacht, we need not fear pursuit by their airships.
Don't get your hopes up. You remember the Leviathan sailed straight over the Yacht Yensa, right up to Wraithel's tomb. Skystone that works even in Yacht. You know, Nethersight's behind it. Little wonder they're so keen on the stuff.
And what is it you're after, Balthier? You're a welcome hand and a great aid, but why?
Worried I'm out to steal the Nethersight, eh? Can't say I'm unaccustomed to people doubting my intentions. Nothing could be further from my mind. Shall I swear by your sword or some such?
Apologies, but I needed to know where you stand. Her Majesty depends on you, and you seem to have an interest in the stone.
I'm only here to see how the story unfolds. Any self-respecting leading man would do the same.
So you will leave. Take this as a token of our parting. New bow. If you would ride a chocobo, you may. I have spoken with the Mughal. She will not charge you for your first use of the chocobos. Take care on the road ahead. Should it lead back to our land, you are welcome guests. Spirits of the land watch over you. Helmets must be very heavy. Creaking his neck. Although, I don't know if they're actually humans, because they talk like humans are a separate species, so they may wear the masks so that we aren't really afraid of their true identity. I don't know, I don't think that is ever explored in this game, but there you go, guys. We just saved. It is already over an hour of live streaming. I just want to thank you so much for coming in and watching the video after it posts to the channel. And I'll try to do a couple more live streams and hopefully figure out a video for next week once we get some more updates to Final Fantasy XV Comrades. I'd really like to jump into that and try the multiplayer. But until then, this is FFAN 16. Put a like if you liked the video. Please leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you guys. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like I said, there'll be some more videos coming down the line. And as always, guys, happy gaming.